Alright, so I finally got a chance to see the Superman versus Saitama fan-made battle. I'll link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel as though I'll be, equal with it. Cause, I'll come in here and I'll rant like a motherfucker if somebody loses from, the anime side. And to be honest with you, even though, yeah, we don't know the full potential of Saitama, I definitely think they favored Saitama a lot more. Because I know these particular people, this wasn't Death Battle, this is somebody else. They actually go by votes for who's gonna win, but I still think that Superman probably should have had a bit better of a fight against Saitama. Like, honestly, I think in order for one of the most powerful beings in literature in general, like, Superman is one of the most powerful creations ever. Like, he can fucking slap his nuts and move the universe and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in order for that to feel more credible, I feel as though maybe they should have they should have given him a lot more of a good fight against Saitama based on what I've seen. Like, I feel as though Saitama probably should have gotten to the point of, like, getting beyond fucked up and having to use many serious punches to take down Superman. Because don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad. I love seeing the anime side win in these, like, little battles that people put up and shit like that. And by the way, it was fucking awesome. I ain't gonna lie, the animation and everything for a fan-made thing was amazing, and even Saitama, the jokes and shit like that, like, everything about it was awesome. But I will say, based on what I've seen, Superman should have had a better fight. Again, this is one of the most strongest things ever created in, literature and fucking storytelling, and it was like Saitama just beat the shit out of him. And I think towards the end, it was revealed that that was like a robot or something. I could be wrong, but the face looked like it was like a robot Superman or something like that. But like Batman having that jaw drop shit, like, they did an amazing job. I just, again, kind of feel as though maybe Superman should have gotten a lot more. Like, I think Superman should have probably even made Saitama lose one of his arms, and then, like, he goes serious punching Superman a million times, and then finally takes it out. Because even though he's one punch, like, we've seen a case of, like, okay, it took a little more than one punch for Saitama to take somebody out. And if this is against Superman, it should have taken many serious punches to take him out. That's my take on the whole thing, because, again, it was fucking awesome. I loved everything that they did. I love how they had the Japanese voices for Saitama, and they had the upstanding, American voice for Superman and shit like that. They did an incredible job. It's just Superman, to a certain degree, I felt didn't have a fair fight. I felt like it was even though, okay, they do it by votes and Saitama was gonna win regardless, it should have been a little bit more fair to Superman and not make it look like he's a joke. Because in reality, the joke is that Superman is ridiculously strong, too strong to even make a really interesting thing, especially from the comic books. Like, again, this dude, he could go like this and wipe out a fucking universe and shit like that. So yeah, that's my stance on it. I think Superman just got chipped out a little bit, but I ain't mad, and I'm glad that Saitama fucking took it, because it was like one punch. Let me know what you guys think. If you've seen the fight, do you think that Superman would have taken out Saitama? Who do you think in general, if somebody came up, like, let's just say the Japanese and the people down at DC, they came up with a story, legitimately, who do you think is stronger? I think it's still too questionable at this point, because we don't know the limits of Saitama's strength. We've never seen him fully go on out. So for all we know, maybe if he really gave it all, he could be stronger than Superman. Who the fuck knows, right? He's never really had to go super serious where he's pushed to even break his own limits. And if you haven't seen it, again, I highly recommend checking it out. Really fun stuff, really cool to see. It's just, Superman should have gave Saitama a little bit more of the works. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.